The Hollywood Cemetery in Richmond, Virginia was founded in 1847 and is well known for being the final resting place of 2 former U.S. presidents and the former president of the Confederacy. What most people don't know is that this cemetery is also home to the tomb of an alleged vampire. Welcome to Asinine Asylum, where the twisted and terrifying reside. Thanks everyone for joining me back again on this channel. I do want to apologize for my audio at this time. My microphone I normally use decided to stop working on me, so I'm in the process of getting a new one, so please just bear with me for now. In 1925, a train tunnel in the Church Hill district of Richmond, Virginia was being repaired as a steam locomotive was passing through. Suddenly, bricks started falling from the ceiling and then nearly 200 feet of the tunnel collapsed on the train. Laborers who were working on the tunnel were also hit with bricks and falling debris, and the immediate aftermath of the wreck was pure pandemonium. There was dust and steam everywhere, people were hobbling all around, covered in blood, broken bones, just trying to get out of the wreckage. Then some of the laborers reported seeing something truly horrific. A terrifying creature crawled from behind the smoke and debris. He had blood and guts all over his clothes, and he looked decomposed. He had rolls of skin hanging from his torso and his arms, and his body looked charred. His mouth was open, which revealed sharp, jagged teeth that were covered in blood. He didn't look like he was in panic trying to get out like everyone else. He looked like he was on a mission. When the group of men spotted him, they gave chase. He dashed away towards the Hollywood Cemetery. The men tried to keep up, but he was much too fast. The men then reported seeing him disappear into a tomb. The name on this tomb was W.W. Poole. William Wortham Poole, in life, was an accountant. He was born in Mississippi in 1842 and moved to Richmond in the 1860s. He was a respected member of the city up until his death in 1922. He was a member of the Richmond Central Methodist Church, as well as he attended a Freemasons lodge here. There's a rumor that suggests he was run out of England for being a vampire, but there's no evidence to suggest he had ever been to England. His tomb has the year 1913 written on it because that's the year his wife died, and she's also buried there. There used to be an inscription on the tomb of the Isaiah 11:6 proverb that states, "The wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the young goat, and the calf and the lion and the fattened calf together, and a little child shall lead them." So, was this actually a vampire attack? Probably not. Over the years, a more rational account of what happened on that fateful day in 1925 has come to light. Benjamin Mosby, the fireman on the locomotive, was shoveling coal into the engine's furnace when the tunnel collapsed. In the accident, the engine's steam tank exploded, and he was hit by scorching hot water and steam, which caused his skin to burn and peel off. When the tank exploded, it caused him to fly back and smash his teeth, which gave his mouth that bloody, jagged look. Mosby staggered out of the tunnel, and some other laborers helped him out of the rubble, and then poured cold water on him to try and ease his pain. He was then taken to the hospital, where he unfortunately died the following day. He was also buried in the Hollywood Cemetery. 3 other men aboard the train also died in the wreck, but they were never able to make it out of the tunnel. The tunnel was eventually sealed the following year, citing safety concerns by the city. So a jumbled retelling of Mosby's emergence from the fiery wreckage is likely the source of this legend of W.W. Poole becoming a vampire and feasting on the bodies of these accident victims. But why did the storytellers choose this family man accountant, of all people, to center this vampire story around? Well, there are a few different reasons why people might have thought Poole was a great candidate for this vampire legend. Firstly, on his tomb you'll notice his initials look like vampire fangs. This reason is rather silly, but a lot of legends and folklore do start off with silly origin stories like this, so it's not that far-fetched. Another reason is that there is no birth or death date on the tomb, leading people to believe he's immortal. The likely reason for this was Poole probably just didn't want to pay a stonemason extra to inscribe his death date. Nevertheless, the story of Poole's alleged vampiric nature spread all throughout the Commonwealth, and people traveled from far and wide to go pay a visit to Richmond's resident Bloodsucker. In 1980, the tomb doors were found pried open overnight, and satanic symbols were drawn on the walls of the crypt. Eventually, the vandalism of the tomb got so bad that cemetery officials had to make the decision to move both his and his wife's bodies to an undisclosed location due to people breaking in and stealing parts of their bodies. Whether or not W.W. Poole was actually involved in any vampirism is left up to us and our imaginations, but it's easy to see at the very least how legends and rumors can be started due to some garbled up retellings of a story. If you're ever in Richmond, definitely go take a look at the Hollywood Cemetery and pay a visit to the tomb. That's all for this video. Please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can be first in line for more true and fascinating horror stories like this. That's all for now, my patients. I'll see you in the next video.